I'll take you there with my power.
Die Nacht des Blutmondes ist erneut gekommen. Link, sei auf der Hut.
Son, we've woke up so well rested. I had a nightmare that the moon became red and hateful and monsters reappeared, but that would never happen in real life. What kind of cruel god would design a world where the monsters are constantly brought back? Alright, I like to fall over the railing in the morning to really wake myself up. Son, get your joints loose. A bit of prancing around the living room before breakfast. Son, I'm recording this on a Saturday morning, and by that I mean it's 1:47 p.m. on a Saturday. But I mean, you know, it's all relative. It's always morning somewhere, as they say. Look, he got an eye full of that spear, and he couldn't help but look at it. They are rather fetching up there on the wall. How close am I to having the all spear inventory that I promised? Which, spoilers, the Master Sword doesn't count because, I mean, you can't get rid of it. I've got bonus gamer spears, some live nail spears. You got Traveler spears, Boko spears, Brittany spears. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. The first thing we were going to do when I started this recorded session was go get some more durians. So we need to warp down there. But let's see what the day is like, how we need to get dressed. It always seems dreary here. I don't care if you crowd see me in my drawers. This is my fucking property. As long as I don't step foot on that bridge and head back into town, I can be in my drawers all I want. Right, Magnum? Horses don't believe in wearing drawers, son. It's beneath them. You seem to be having a good time over here, boys. Wait, you're not Magnum. You're one up the extra horse, I believe. You're known as. Yeah. Magnum was too petulant. Okay, you need apples. There he goes, boys. He's got to turn around in a circle like a dog laying down. You get fed up eating apples. I hear you, enjoying them. Okay. After we go pick durians, seeing those guys over there reminded me that we need to go up to Tarrytown and get that shit going. Because we got that Garuda lady whose name ended in son. Alright, first I'm going to cook breakfast. Let's see, what do I like to eat when I wake up as an elf boy? It's got to have eggs and butter and milk. Does that just make an omelet? Let's find out. I want to put some Goron spice in it, but God knows what would happen. Oh no! That's how the pros cook. You don't think Gordon Ramsay don't pick up an armful of eggs and butter and milk and fucking run in the kitchen and just slam dunk them in an open stove fire? And then dares anyone to say a thing to him. Look, we procced the good shit noise. A big girthy omelet. I'm going to go to my house and eat it. Eat it. Cook yourself an egg and eat it. Okay, I didn't remember the song. Oh yeah, we made this by accident. Eat. You cannot recover anymore. I don't care. I ain't got to be hungry to eat. Boys, if Bilbo Baggins was watching, he'd be clicking the like button. Because that was like second breakfast. Well, not for Link. Well, he got up early and like ate a snack. Okay, we're done RPing. So let's get dressed. Remember, we're brown tunic now. Brown tunic, boys, for life. Boys, the brown tunic, it's fetching with that blue highlight, you know? I was fully expecting it to have a green highlight, but that's how Miyamoto gets you. With like this weird chartreuse sweater underneath it. Is that the right word? Maybe? Alright. Now, we know those lizard boys are going to need to be humbled with arrows right when we appear. So let's have them ready. Bomb arrows might be excessive. Oh, but I have 169. I'd hate to drop below that amount. Okay. Yeah, Dillion and Dallion have been completed. Warp me to this tower. Boys, it's well, it's not really dreary over here, just a bit overcast. There is a difference between just overcast and dreary. All right, they're always so fucking proud of themselves because they think they've cornered the durian market, son. JD himself from Scrubs wasn't so fucking arrogant. Dead? Dead. Look, they died in a pile together. Look, there's a spear. At some point before the end of this playthrough, we'll have an all spear plus Master Sword inventory. Alright. That vital 21 to 34 aged rat wife demographic will be appeased. I think that was originally the joke. It sounds like a joke I would have made back when I was young and immature. How long have I been doing this playthrough? Has it been? It hasn't been 3 years. I won't believe it. Some Tenfey historian, let me know in the comments. And then smash that like button, baby. You're like, it's too late, Uncle Tenfey. But since you've demanded it, I must click the like button a second time, thus disliking the video. And disliking myself. Oh no, I didn't mean to bring you down with my dumb jokes. That's somewhat wasteful. We could just come up here and pluck it. I'm plucky and adventury, son. But my military knowledge, boys, early century. You can't climb trees in the rain, according to Miyamoto. Now remember, we only need to cook like 2 of them at a time to fill up the rest of our hearts. So we can shoot our sword with power. There's one durian just sitting there, dying to be picked. I was thinking about going up there and fighting that lion. I'll just give y'all a good time. But Miyamoto was like, no. It must rain. I don't care about choo-choos. Choo-choo rocket. Throw back a bottle of slimes. Ooh. Choo-choo rocket. I played exactly 1 time at my friend Matthew's place. Tenfey historians already know who that is. And his correlation to Tenfey fan favorite character / member Garrett. But he was like, check this out. You've got like the choo-choos and the... What are they? There's like the cats. The Neckos. Why is that bull so scared of me? I'm just a little elf boy, son. I'm almost tempted to farm that damn dragon. Do we need dragon parts? The next time we go in to challenge the Chronicle of the Sword or whatever, we need to make a proper, like, 30-minute either defense or offense elixir. Because I've proven that I'm not quite constitutionally sturdy enough for it. Sorry, I had to click on something on my computer box. Yeah, I got dragon parts. Ain't nothing to it. Now, if we wanted to max out our Berserker set, we would need to farm more dragon parts. What is our current level of our Berserker set? You're like, I don't know, Uncle Tenfey, because there's not one set in the game called that. It's the Barbarian set. I'm like, whatever, take all the joy out of my dumb nonsense. Do we need any more durians? How many did we come away with? 13. That's the luckiest number of durians. All right, to get this bow off my back, because I'm going to Terrytown, and that crowd always gets real antsy when I show up wielding ordnance. Well, for once, it's a bright and sunny day. Son, Big the Cat's theme song will start playing any moment. Okay. I guess we just kind of fly down there. There's no reason to visit the Great Ferry. Do I remember? Oh, that's Tingle Island. I've already done that. Spoilers. I know there's some gangly guardians down there. I don't feel like dealing with them, but I would love to have the things they drop. I could just shoot them with ancient arrows and not edit in any obnoxious music. But I can't even imagine the disappointment most of you would suffer. Alright, there he is with his mushroom-shaped head. Elf boy on the way. I land in the cooking fire. Yah, the man said. Son, she fucking patched your drawers up for you. She was tired of your left nutsack hanging. Or the left nutsack, Jesus. I know his head is a mushroom, but I don't think his anatomy is that odd. Ronson. The clothing shop. Should I go say? Uh-oh, now what do you fucking want from me? 30 bundles of wood. I don't even need to look at my inventory. I know I have that many. I brought them. Yep. Nope. Bye. I should have clicked that and then just ran to Hyrule Castle and beat the game. A general store? Boys, if only I knew somebody who wanted to open a shop and whose name ended in son and who was also a cool bird boy. Now, where have I ever met somebody like that? I'll give you kids a moment to think about it. I've got guardians to kill. This guy, I think, gives you a quest to do something with the guardians. My good man. I'm a traveler. You know, that's my subclass. My main class is hero. Hard up for cash. This man doesn't respect brown tunic. If I'd come here in the pink tunic, he wouldn't have had that time. Down pay. Well, I don't need money, but I need the heroic prestige. I'm actually doing it. I want to do it for exposure, and he's trying to pay me in worthless money. Hand. This guy knows how to throw money around. Yes, I've already killed them in the past. The scary blood moon brought them back to life. I know you don't believe me, but it doesn't matter. I've got 8, more than enough to kill any Scramble Guardian that moves, even if you missed like 7 fucking times. Alright, let's do this shit. Huh? I see a hog. I am not too wild about hogs. Warm darners could actually be useful when we go up to the frigid lands. It'll happen eventually. Alright, where are the damn Scramble Guardian? Okay, I see one. Gangly as the day is long over... Oh no! One saw me. They've got long vision, we'll call it. Yeah, scramble your ass over here. Nobody's fucking impressed. He's so confused. His sensors have no fucking idea what to do. Ba ba ba. Do 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 do. I could just shoot him in non-frozen time. Bit disheartening though when you think about it. He's so unawares. I've just got to kill him with the Master Sword. He deserves it so much to be properly fucking humbled. My Master Sword got so fucking mad and started glowing in my back pocket. Oh, your friend thinks he can save you. That's real fucking cute. I didn't know you were programmed with such empathy for each other. You're going to block your friend's laser. Isn't that something? This is how professional Elf Boy heroes deal with Scramble Guardian. Hey, sweet cheeks. Oops, I stepped behind something. How did it happen? Wonder if I could smoke him in the eyeball with a laser. He's so perfectly masked by it. Hey, sweetheart. Ain't you pretty? Well, he's just real fucking mad. Alright, fine. I'll give you what you want. I'll give you your honorable fucking death. I won! Okay. Well, he didn't drop fuck. Oh, no, there's a core. And the other one, that blew up. What if there was a goat over here just eating all these guardian cores and shit? There's some hardy truffles. If we cook one hardy truffle with a durian, we could probably get some good gold hardage. Was that it? Was it just 2 that man has demanded that I deal with for him? If anyone knew the controls of this game. Hobbies of the rich. Yeah, the 2 guardians. I did it. You know he was up there watching. Trying to be unimpressed. Like that 100th noble in the crowd at Alexandria. When Blank and Zidane are performing their magnificent sword fight. Set to the... probably my favorite song in Final Fantasy IX. Fans of my Dark Souls 2 Magic Only playthrough are quite familiar with it. And there's always that one fucking noble. Queen Braun is there fanning herself. The hateful bitch. And you get those 99 nobles, but that 100th noble was like, I believe you pressed the circle button at 3 milliseconds. I won't have it. You'll get no moonstone from me. Your level 1 playthrough ruined. I'm just kind of ambling around and trying to enjoy an open world video game. I should be recording Elden Ring right now if I wanted to be more responsible. The last thing I recorded in Elden Ring to help date this video was I finally went up Natlas Plateau and went through that cave and fought that guy and got that Bell Baron and came out next to that lift that wasn't open. So there you go. If you follow the grand narrative of the Tenfey playthrough. When you think about it, waterfalls, after you get the fishwife tunic, they become like the little gust of wind that lets Torrent the horse jump up. Speaking of a horse, I believe I have one. One up. What? That lazy motherfucker, I gave him... There's no reason he can't warp here. What is up with that horse? What is one up with that horse? You've become a prima donna. Just because I started using you more than Magnum, all of a sudden you think you're hot shit. Louis Senpai lives to see another day. Okay, what am I even doing? I could ride my horse up to Tarrytown. That'll give us a chance to just sit and relax. Well, I thought you would run around it. I'll switch to Sweet Cheeks. You think I won't? All right. Wolf boys don't impress me when I'm on my horse. Now that was probably a realistic scenario, because if a wolf got hit in the head with a horse's hoof, I'm pretty sure it would kill it. If we did want to properly min-max a mare, if we wanted to do some mare min-maxing, there's a spot. It's where we call it. Remember we called that big fucking chonky horse, the Ganon horse, the horse, tri-horse of power. I believe we dubbed him, if I remember correctly. That was probably like 18 months ago or more that I recorded that. I like that I chose to, to take the scenic route in this lovely weather, by the way, to get back to Tarrytown. I didn't want that man to see me teleport, or else he might realize that I'm secretly the elf boy hero. It's like Sailor Moon. I put on like a pair of cool sunglasses and everybody's like, who the hell is that? That's the elf boy hero, man. I've never seen him in the same room with Link. And they're like, Link? That little skinny feller? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We could leave one up here in Tarrytown as our, like, contact. You will be my ambassador to Tarrytown. Listen, citizens of Tarrytown. Anything one up the extra horse says, treat it as my own words. Just ignore the fact that sometimes he can't perform because he spends too much time on the wrong websites. Guardians kaput. Who are you again? Did you give me money? He's very stern. Sonny, down payment was 5 times what the reward was. Is that normal business practice? Apparently us commenters don't realize when you have so much money it doesn't matter that you just start with the big amount. Who knew? That man gets on Cutthroat Kitchen and the very first thing, Alton Brown hasn't even described what the first, like, penalty or punishment you could buy is. Sabotage, I believe they were known as. And he's just 25k right on the spot. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the actual quest we were doing here. We'll actually help that man again later when his daughter becomes real finicky and only wants to eat monster cake. It's a true thing that happens. All right, let's just, for no particular reason, warp over to Bird Town and see how that crowd's doing. Son, it's a beautiful evening vista here. Let's see what these young'uns are up to. You're like the Power Rangers. I remember having way too much trouble unlocking y'all's shrine quest. Where's your dad at? He seems like some kind of huge deadbeat. I hope he never runs into Cass, the blameless angel. Alright. Well, hey there, bird lady. What do you do when I'm not here talking to you? Well, hell yeah, I want to hear your cool Rito song. Damn, it's like when your mom tells you to clean your room right before you were going to do it, son. It robs you of all the credit of thinking of it yourself. Oh, you're telling me how to solve a shrine puzzle. I guess that's just an inherent thing to bird people, to want to sing you a song about how to solve a shrine puzzle. What a nice aspect of their culture. Then there's this guy. This is the most emo bird of all. Hey. Oh yeah, if we use our... Have we used up our Great Eagle bow? I don't go through my bows quite as quick as you would think. Or is it hanging on the wall in my house? God only fucking knows, man. As always, this has been a new quote-unquote season of TMVA Breath of the Wild, which means I have to reacquaint myself with not caring about the items in my inventory. Right, lady? Well, yes, everybody here owes me a song. Oh, I already heard this one. Are you the same bird lady? I've never seen you and the other bird lady standing next to each other. And I mean, she could just fly out their window and land right there. I'm being gaslit by an entire village of bird people in another world. Son, I just wrote a light novel. Hey, Tabba, you're like a main fucking character. Your wife just freezes in place when somebody's talking to you, son. What you got to say, Mrs. Tabba? She's like, Tabba told me that he was the cool hero and that you cried and shit your pants the entire fight. I'm like, really? Did he now? Tabba, you maybe need to look over your shoulder every now and then. Oh yeah, and then there's you. Are you still mad that you're here? Chunky Owlman. Chunky Owlman. How's my day these days? Ravage the Calamity. I like the sound of that. Yeah, you could. Leave me alone. Boys, I'd hate to recruit the next member of Terrytown so late at night. Look, them young'uns are going to bed. Dynamic AI, boys. Oblivion. Would like to know it could have AI this dynamic. They're all going to go in a room and start throwing fireballs at a dog. Son. Cool gamers will get that joke. Well, you had to be a cool gamer back in like 2004 or something. God, I remember when I bought Oblivion on PC because I didn't have an Xbox 360. And I was like, oh boy, I'm going to play this game. Yeah. If I turned the view distance literally to the minimum and looked straight at the ground, I would be able to slightly walk forward like 7 frames a second. God, it was tragic. So you've got all, well, you each get your own hammock. Well, that's real nice. I'm glad you crowd can all be Good friends together. Every night's a sleepover when you're pentuplets. If you had one more, you'd be like Osomatsu. Because they've got an Osomatsu, and they've got a Karamatsu, and they've got a Choramatsu, and they've got an Ichimatsu, and they've even got a Jushimatsu. No Todomatsu. Well, that's the best outcome. Because spoilers, he's the worst Matsuno brother. The absolute fucking worst. I'll give you one guess on who's my favorite. It's very obvious. Hey, sport! You're on your way to what? I ain't even reading. Someplace cold. That Khajiit guy you can get as an ally in Skyrim would hate to go there. Jazeera? Is that his name? I've already got, like, feathery bird clothes. Oh, I was saying I shouldn't try to recruit somebody at night. So, first of all, I want all of these. They belong to me. All your bomb arrow are belong to me. I'm good on butter. But it's a good excuse to sleep in the Rito down bed. And you know what that means? For dumb RP purposes, I need to be asshole naked. Nope, I'm once again sleeping in my berserker pants. I earned that right. There we go. I'm gonna wake up real well rested. Pardon me, madam. Your finest Rito down bed. Your biggest tittied Rito woman to spoon with. Alright. I forgot that your inflection determines what you say here. Noon. If I'm going to pay for the good bed, I'm going to get my use out of it, son. Oh yeah, I forgot it gives you a stamina wheel along with the bonus hearts. Son, we just need to come here and sleep every time we're about to go on a new adventure. I feel like I should try to recruit the next member like this. How does the brown tunic go with this? It doesn't not go with it. Lionel boy's here to recruit. I want you. Uncle Lionel son wants you in Tarrytown. Fryson. He's like, there's no R in it. I'm like, it doesn't matter. The R is silent visually. The R is invisible. It's like the R in Colonel. Look at the word Colonel. There ain't an R in there, boys. Oh, I forgot his mom wants him to get a fucking job. Well, how about you run your own damn store? That'll get back at her. And don't even give her a discount when she comes in. Yeah, it's far away. Spoilers, you can fly. Have you seen Peter Pan? There's a whole song in it about you. I forgot it does the sad Incredible Hulk music whenever somebody leaves specifically to go to Tarrytown. The Tarrytown Tango or Tangle. The Tarrytown Tinga, son. Once we develop those, we'll be rolling in money. All right. So that's the next boy in town. Get this ridiculous fucking furry headpiece off of me, son. Okay, I don't believe Birdtown holds any more luster for us. Have we done? Yeah, that's the one that you need the heart for, isn't it? Am I thinking correctly? Where am I? Does anyone have any fucking idea where I am right now? I'm Birdtown adjacent. Alright, get me up here. I bet I climb better than any of these bird people do. So, I mean, if we were in an environment that wasn't conducive to flying, I would technically have the advantage. If we were trying to get up that oily pillar so that Lisa will teach us proper Hamon. Okay, yeah, that's it right there. Good. Thank God. And there was the heart. It was being hid just like when I was trying to do that damn snowball puzzle. Alright. We're not ready to go into Icetown just yet, although there's a lot for us to do there. Should we advance Tarrytown? No, let's do some shrines that we missed. Oh yeah, luckily I put down a travel medallion. Of course, I could warp to the shrine anyway, but I put down a travel medallion right where I needed to go. It's real chilly here today. It'll be hot tamale. That's what they say. There's the shrine. Look, I don't got to fucking solve no puzzles or nothing. I just need to be there. Or be square. I like how be there or be square still kind of is in lexicon. But calling somebody a square as an insult isn't really. So we're like missing the prerequisite. Oh, I remember this lady. She's like a terrible cook. And tries to teach you how to cook terribly as well. She like set up shop in the middle of like a dump. So yeah, there's that. Practicing her spoon taijutsu. Who are you? Fucking making demands of me. Moza. Smoke signal. She's like, no, I'm just bad at cooking. Yeah. We need one. I didn't know we need Gordon Ramsay. Teach me a recipe. Lavish meat. Ultimate survival dish. Tons of monster parts. That sounds gross. So I think she's supposed to like inadvertently teach you not to fuck up cooking. I think the lavish meat dish, if I'm correct, she wants you to throw a gem in there. Or yeah, an ore. I'm not even reading your third recipe. I'm just going to solve this shrine and pretend you're not here. If Calamity Ganon has to destroy one part of Hyrule, this is one of the first I'm going to vote for. Bravery's Gas. Okay, I vaguely remember this one. You need to get up this series of lift stairs that change every time that is hit, but you can't shoot it like with a bow or throw bombs because, you know, there's a fence in the way. That's the joke. But there's also like a cool laser. That's the secret. Spoilers. What have you got for me? A topaz is just right. Alright, as for this fucking thing, can it be magnesis? No, but it can be stasised. I can't remember if there's a way. There's a way to get it over there. Can you just pick it up? You can. Portable lasers. Look at this shit, boys. We could take out a whole room. Advanced elf boy technology. We have the technology. We can be elf boys. Alright, so that's what'll let us get this chest here. Just a boot scooting up the ramps. Boosh. Alright, cool. Land right about here. Set for spells. Kind of set cattywampus, to use the technical term, but that's okay. Just as long as it gets us to uses. Please don't be, thank God, something we can actually take with us. As always, I beg that it not be equipment. It's like getting clothes for Christmas. Which is ironic because during Amiibo Christmas, the like other Zelda game clothes that you can get is exactly what you want. Have I gotten any of the other Link gear? No, I've got Tingle's fucking shirt. Maybe I need to do some more Amiibo Christmases. Get me like a wind. Oh, nah. I like the Twilight Princess tunic myself. I'm a bit of a wolf boy myself. Well, I think we've found the worst breathtaking vista that we could have possibly walked out to, so that's good. It's good to have that taken care of. My lord, get me out of here. Alright, so those horses I was talking about earlier, they spawn like right there. There is a Lionel down there. Do we feel like bullying a Lionel right now? It'd be nice to get some combat. Because other than killing those two Lizzleface, we've just been kind of ambling about. If you're a fan of the more ambling episodes, as opposed to the Monster Fight of the Week format during TMVA Breath of the Wild, I could see how that would be preferable. We need to get all the way over there eventually. Let's just warp to the tower. Much better. So it's a wee bit chilly, but not chilly enough that it has to be hot tamale. Dad joke connoisseurs are enjoying this episode, I can tell. Alright, so we want to head down here to the crook of the bend of the path through the canyon. Look, there's the beginning of the game. How far we've come. Our friends, the champion ghosts, and all of their divine beasts are just sitting there waiting to push that button to fire a laser. You know Ganon's real nervous. There's not any room in that place that he could hide in that he don't see a red laser pointer somewhere. I hired a bunch of Korok boys to hide in the bushes around the castle and just shine laser pointers in through the windows. Just like Breaking Bad. Alright. There's so much like peril and adventure if you actually take, you know, the path through there. I've never done it on any of my playthroughs, so I always just find another way. Like life. You wouldn't expect to find a bunch of Goron boys out here near the desert, but here they are. Born to be kings. They're the Gorons of the universe. Remember, Flint is something we actually want more than gems if we're going to keep upgrading any of our jewelry. Flint the Time Detective is always a proper joke to make. You're like, it's not a joke. It's more Big Bang Theory shit where you just say the name of something and expect us all to laugh and clap. What is this over here? Oh, it's just a mushroom. Well, I've got to pluck it. My God. Don't jump when you try to pluck. Don't jump when you try to pluck. All right, this crowd wants to do an endurance test of standing on this hot plate up there. Like, if you hand me a bunch of vegetables and meats and noodles, I could be the best hibachi. But they want you to strip ass all naked, so you can't wear your protective gear. I'm wondering if the fireproof potion would work here. Let's try one. Ooh, flame guard. Hey, how come every time there's a bunch of Gorons standing around somewhere, I've got to prove something to get access to the shrine that is my birthright as the hero? Oh, you're the same guy from the gut check challenge, and you remember me. How the hell did you get all the way down here? He's like, I rolled. Like, do the Gorons in this game do that? Beat the heat. They want me to go on a spicy interview program or whatever that show's called, Hot Ones, I think. Son, when is Tenfey going to be on Hot Ones? Sure, I'll give it a try, I guess. Burning passion in my belly. It's just the elixir I drank to give me the advantage. Yeah, I think if you go up there in your robot pants, they basically chastise you for it. Sorry, I was swept up in the moment. No, I guess the flame guard's not working because he's getting a bit tuckered out. Well, somehow this could be the thumbnail, I'd like to think. God, it's like Cromartie High School. Are we going to be able to beat Freddy? Nope. We just got to take out that gorilla. Oh no. They sensed that I had the flame guard potion. I didn't think Miyamoto would plan for that. Well, fine. If we eat a different buff, it should do something about that. So, we're not really going in the desert anytime soon, so we don't need heat resistance. So let's eat this. There we go. Does that... I don't think that counts, because that's just resistance from, like, the heat of the day. All right. I used up my buff. Can I do your stupid challenge? Okay. Oh. I thought I had to... Do I just get up there and it starts? I assume they would yell at me again otherwise. Okay, so I might have been able to do it with the Flame Guard Potion, but I don't think so. Who gives a shit? I got enough life. If I pass this test, you know what the final test is, son. Certain lava-y hot spring with a certain naked alien Catwoman sitting in it, son. Those that have been Tenfey Ultra know the truth. My burning passion, my elf boy blood burns hot tonight, son. I wonder how long I'm supposed to stand here till I die. So, if we thought about it, we'd have kept track of how much HP I've lost and how much you need to actually beat this. Am I gonna die? If I eat food, are they gonna yell at me? Oh, okay, no. Well, then anyone could do this. Thanks! I like how I was invincible during the cutscene. Alright, you crowd have been real lovely and wonderful. So I don't even know if you need to strip asshole naked. It might just be you can't wear robot pants. Everyone's like, why did you strip naked? And flaunt it for all of us, son. It's just like that episode of Mau Mau where he climbs up that ruby heart and ends up asshole naked. Everyone's going to see that he doesn't have a tail. Oh, the shame. Poor Mau Mau, son. Maybe in season 2 when it happens, he'll get redeemed. Oh, it's not even a here's your free shit shrine. Well, at least it's a gyro one, so I can just kind of do this. Woo. Okay, so dude, lighting up. Oh, we need to light them all up. There we go. We're real puzzle solvers. Wheatley and Gladys just both came simultaneously. We've solved such an advanced puzzle. When's TMVA portal? The kids yell and scream. Alright, so this one's real tricky. Because you need to make all these glow, but you also kind of need that metal block, I'd like to think, is involved. Let's tilt it just right. You can't get both of those, can you? I could push that button. Huh! Oh no! I thought I was a cool button. Oh, I know what Miyamoto wants. It's always so obvious. Oh, okay. So you make things happen. You're like a mover and or a shaker. I can appreciate that about you. Alright, then that means we know that if we line all these up like this, probably. Alright. Now we can keep you depressed. Not too difficult these days, unfortunately. And then we can pop you down right there. Solve the dog shit out of that puzzle. The Goron bros don't even see me doing the good shit. Standing there, burning up in my drawers was the easy part. Does he want me to use the metal block to get that chest? Yes, he does. Yes, indeed. Excuse me, I was under the impression that elf boys could climb metal blocks. Is that not right? Did I imagine that? Alright, here's what you do. You put this way up in the air. This is obviously how you're supposed to do this. Drop it, switch to this, freeze it in midair, jump, and jump. Tell me that ain't the way. Oh, good lord. I went through all that for some garbage. God, look how they glisten. Look, I even had this damn thing and forgot about it. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I have a new garbage weapon to hate. There's only enough room for enough hate in my heart for one piece of shit weapon. It goes good on our back. Should this stupid fucking golden claymore be the official weapon of the Brown Tunic Saga? We actually haven't really looked into it. I bet a Lionel weapon would go good with this. A big Lionel spear. It's not unimpressive. Alright, well, anyway, I have to... It has throw distance up. The first enemy I see, I'm going to throw this fucking claymore at. You want me to solve that puzzle in real time and also be at the door? Oh, I could stand on one of the buttons. Right? Is that what they want? It was so hard to interpret Miyamoto's wheel. You're like, I believe that's the exact opposite of what you said earlier. In fact, we want you on the other button. It's always so obvious. And then I'll stand on this one. Boop. We'll get our little condescending jingle as we solve the puzzle yet again. Then here's what we're going to do. We're going to freeze this button in place and haul ass, boys. Hauling ass, eastbound down. Loaded up and trucking. We got to solve that shrine puzzle now. Okay, we're here. Now what does that button do? I've never needed Dee Dee from Dexter's Labs here. So that, okay, you lower that so that you won't constantly be putting one of the torches out. How about over here? Nothing. I believe we could freeze one of them as well. And that will cause it to stop spewing water. Okay, cool. Cool. So we can light all of you. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's the two on the side that get you. It also... Oh, there's a secret treasure chest. That's what they wanted me to notice. Environmental puzzle solving. And I can use that chest to keep the button depressed, son. Oh, damn you. Damn you! Additional garbage has appeared in my inventory. Oh, Lord. It's so spear-like, too. It'll be so useful for creating an all-spear inventory. Okay. realistically, if we were just going to start burning through these fucking... I forgot we got that damn katana sword for RP purposes. Alright, a big gold claymore would be a suitable weapon for a brown tunicked elf boy to have these days. Alright, good. Now we can just do this. Grab this. Okay. Why do you no longer light them up? Oh, Jesus. I have to figure this out. Stop right there. Criminal scum. Oh, I could just use fucking fire arrows to have done this as well. Like an adult. Oh no, I can't stop being an adult and using up all of my ordnance. Alright, the mystery of the shrine is solved. I was overwhelmed with glottal air at the thought of it. I was about to say, of them Goron boys left. Alright, so we can delete this stamp. And we can actually delete that stamp too. Boom. Okay. Keep on keeping on. Or do a little bit more tarrying at Tarrytown. Alright, let's keep this momentum going. We're getting a lot of good shit done. We want to be at the top of Mount Satori. So let's warp over here. The Rota-U Shrine, or as Jim Varney likes to call it, the Rota-U Shrine. I don't remember a lot about this stable. Here on the outskirts. Oh, okay. I do remember a lot about this stable. It's one of the earliest ones. Have I gotten any of that meat yet? Yeah, here you go. You ain't even got to pay me. I did it. For the, once again, for the heroic exposure. Look at that doggo watching us. Hoping we drop some meat for him. Hoping one of our Totita's pizza rolls falls off the edge of the paper plate we're eating it off of. Hopefully with a little bit of ranch dressing on it. That woman's asleep with a quest. Hey, Beetle, I ain't talked to you in 100 years, it feels like. What are you selling? Oh, you know I want all of your arrows. Your love and anger as well. He's just so excited. So naive. Alright, give me your good bed. That's the problem with sleeping in the big Rudo soft bed. Is you get spoiled. The regular deluxe bed at the stable is nothing. It might as well be sandpaper and nails. One bonus heart. Thanks. Alright. Okay. I'm thinking of switching up horses. Here, let me see you for just a sec. Take a horse. What is Sweet Cheek's stats compared? She's got more stamina and then everything else. Also Chad. Unit. Take horse. I figured it's a new tunic saga. Why don't we let Sweet Cheek stretch her legs? Alright, we need to put the warp saddle on you. I realized earlier that's why I couldn't summon you when I wanted to. Hey, lady. Hey, Sweet Cheek's in there. Anytime the lady turns around mad, I could be like, oh, it's my horse's name. That's who I was talking to. Doll face. You can sneak by a lot of, like, Joannie's slang directed towards ladies when you name your horses appropriately. She's my good friend. You don't even have to ask her. We chatted up on MSN Manager all the time. Now, can I not put... Oh, wait, that's bridle. Excuse me. More of a saddle man myself. Yeah, there we go. You look good in it. It is a shame we can't leave her in her royal regalia. Alright, what goes good with warp saddle? Jesus. She's got to travel incognitus. Let's just make her more humble. Son, that's her character arc. Oh, and my Royal Claymore would have matched her original outfit so much more. It's the sacrifices you have to make when you're the hero. Ain't that right, sweet cheeks? Oh, you need like a big hearty carrot before I start riding you around. You need stamina. Horse does love Endura carrots. Alright, doll face. Honey bunch. You're not going to eat it out of my hand? I thought we were good friends. I thought we were real good friends. Fine, oh no, I put it away. I guess I'll drop it on the ground. Maybe we're not as good of friends as I thought. Oh no, is that my character arc of the Brown Tunic Saga? I don't want to talk to you. I've got shit to do on top of a mountain, sir. I believe that's the mountain in question. Let's put a glowing beacon at the top so that we know. Oh, we'll make it green. Oh, that's right. You don't see them all the time. You have to be in scoped mode. I've got to save somebody from a fucking silver goblin. Okay. Equip this. Ride towards them. Jump off. Ooh, look who saved you in midair. Look who's got that elf boy swagger. Devil make fucking cry, boys. SSS rank. Elf boy must die difficulty. Fuck you, Star Platinum. Zawarito. I killed him so fast I didn't even realize I'd done it. His guts landed over here near you. What say you, my good man? You look like you're about to go surfing. You ain't never seen a proper elf boy. He gave me some of his like super energetic mountain climbing food. All right. It feels good to get some old-fashioned heroing in. I had to remember the controls. Okay, the right stick brings up my scope. Shouldn't I see the green beam? Yeah, there it is. Dr. Robotnik's green bean machine, son. Oh no. The controls are a mystery to me. Yet again. Alright, we're going to ride across this bridge. I guess I'll stop and chat it up with this Hylian. What a lovely morning. Well, how you doing? Because the night belongs to monsters, you say. Well, then I guess I better get on. Ignore my splendid mare and her advanced technology I have strapped to her ass. I'm just a humble elf boy traveler. Ignore my resplendent claymore. I feel like I should be... Oh, yeah, you can swing it from here. I was like, man, I wish you could attack from horseback like Elden Ring, and I forgot that's a thing you can totally do in this game. I just never think about it. I'm always too busy using bullet time and playing bullet ball. All right, this looks to be where we're headed. Put your sword away. I can't look through my scope on a horse? That's not true. Oh, do you have to be completely stopped? Okay, good. Yep. The mountain calls me. Sweet Cheeks could totally go down this here ravine, we'll call it. I have to hold the manual horse button. I had to seesaw her ass down the mountain. Okay, there we go. I've still got heat resistance. Just like Timmy Turner still had heat vision when he had to make sure his dad won that trophy. Look, other horses She doesn't want to be seen in front of them, not in these, what are not commoners' clothes. It's a fucking ancient warp saddle. It's technically more impressive than the royal saddle you were wearing. My God, ain't you such a prima donna. I'll be glad when we get through your whole character arc so you learn to take it easy. You're traveling down the road and you need to loosen your load, son. Okay, cool. Should we take the advanced route? Yes. Is this the advanced route? There's where I presume monsters would hang out, but there's no monsters. Alright, Sweet Cheeks, you stay down here. You keep rubbing your your horse ass on that poison ivy bush. And I'm going to climb the mountain and get shit done. There's heroing to do. A solid load of it. No, come back. You're the good shit. I guarantee it. My God. You know Sweet Cheeks is watching and laughing. Did it make it? Okay, let's see it in this bush. I mean, $50. Wouldn't you run down a hill for $50? You could chase one of them cheese wheels along the way. Like they do in, I don't know where they did it. If you live where they chase cheese wheels down the hill, leave it in the comments. Look, a rusty shield, a rusty broadsword. My God. They're going to need the most shots. The big shots. We'll need Barrett Wallace. He's the only one that can administer the big shot. All right. I'm glad we got back to proper wandering and ambling this episode. I was real worried about the last one. I always worry about a Tenfey video before I've edited and uploaded it. And anyone's like properly had a chance to hopefully enjoy it. But that last one, I felt like I spent way too much time trying to get that damn snowball shrine to appear on top of that mountain. And then I went into the damn Trial of the Sword, got the dog shit kicked out of me. Alright, sorry for the silent treatment for so long, but water bending started happening in the upstairs bathroom. So I figured I'd just be quiet for a bit, for a spell. Alright, so this place is interesting, is one way you could describe it. But I think I might almost remember how you do it. Don't be scared of the infinite chasm. We need a shield for cool guy shield flips. And then we need to remember how to do those. It's L2 and A. It's so easy. Even the kids. Literally the cool guys do it. Boom. Alright, so we can drag you over to us. Or at least just start you in your path to swinging. Everybody digs a swinging cat, I've heard. I've heard some corny birds who tried to sing. Who wants to dig an elf boy gig or stuff like that when everybody wants to be a cat? Okay. What do you want me to do to get that down? Probably shoot it. What if Master Sword beams could take care of this problem? Hell yeah, the thing's got 101 uses. You know, the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield don't clash with the Brown Tunic. Is the Brown Tunic the canon tunic? Is it like Lupin the Third's red jacket? Boys, a lot of green jacket fans hitting unsubscribe. Another spear, another knight, but always you. Alright, how are we going to deal with this? We're slowly building up. Once I get to full spear plus Master Sword inventory once, I fulfill that requirement. And I no longer have to make my inventory about that shit. We've used this Firebrand Sword, so it's not twinkling. It's got low attack, and if we really need a little bit of chill resistance, we have a Flame Sphere. Fly true, good friend. God, how many episodes have I had that fucking sword for? Nobody knows but me. I think they give this to you just so you have something that can move flame around, because I see some burnable shit. It's just odd. An odd spear. Alright. Oh god, our lightning sword might be our next thing. How does that go with this Tunic Saga? Damn. The Thunder Sword goes with everything. If it didn't clip through my damn jacket, I'll tell you what, if we cover it with the shield... not quite. I'll say, if we keep it covered with a shield... Lionel shield goes with pretty much fucking anything. That's why Lionels are so fashionable. Alright, we want to calmly walk past you. And then we want to... I think what they want you to do is make them swing back and forth. I swing my big spiky ball back and forth. There you go. You kids knew I could bring up a quote-unquote current meme song. Cool. That was real easy. You get a lot of shit done in this shrine. Can't just grab that one, unfortunately. But we can move it like this. It's going to swing towards me if I do that. Okay, there we go. Freeze it in the air with the greatest of ease. Get what is hopefully not a weapon. Or if it is a weapon, at least it's a spear. Well, hey, at least I've got inventory space for that shit. For that shite. No, it doesn't go together. That, however... God, I spend so much time. It's the same thing I do in the Soulsborne games. I don't know, I find aesthetics very important. I've always been a bit of an aesthetics man myself. I like to be steeped in aesthetics. Okay, come here. We're going to build a slow set of steps, whatever the hell that means. I can't quite reach the next one. Oh. I almost regret it not doing a cool guy shield flip. Well, I mean, I do because it would have been cool, but it wasn't necessary. Oh, I have to have it. I knew the moment I saw that treasure chest, I knew I had to have it. Luckily, I can do cool shit like this. Am I going to be able to get back up to that? I think I can. Son, I don't even need the pillows here to play a guitar riff. As I absorb the powers of the Pirate King Animusk to believe I can. Or to think I can. Fans of OMG, Eri, Marco, Theo, Dharma. They know what's up. That is a really deep Tenfey cut. That's actually one of the more viewed videos on my channel. I think it has several thousand views. It's very odd. You know it's old because it's from the OMG era. Some of you probably don't even know what that means. And that's the correct response. Or correct feeling to have. Alright, do we just want to burn all this shit up? Well, yeah, we need to get that door open. We have to burn our way to the truth. Okay, cool. I think one of y'all taught me in the comments that hitting switches doesn't take away the twinkle status of your weapon. Let's see. Thing. Oh, we could have also done that to burn the shit. It's true. It still shines with luster. Like the black luster soldier, Yugi's grandpa. Son, there's so many fictional characters watching this playthrough. I'm glad that in the future there will be a Tenfey historian to document all of them. Such lovely weather. All these crows didn't notice us, I guess, when we were walking out during the cutscene. Now, my plan was to make it nighttime because things happen here at night. So I was just going to set a fire, but of course it had to start raining. But one trick Miyamoto's hate is the fact that if you hide inside the alcove of the shrine, you can actually build a fire. And it's super fucking cozy, boys. Could there be any cozier an image? What should I strike it with? Should I strike it? I could hit it with my shield. Or that would just make me pick it up. Hilariously enough. Tell you what. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll do it live. Set my ass down till morning. I mean, I needed to make it night now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe the rain will stop? Yeah. So that gives us an excuse to open this up. Well, that's real resilient. There we go. What could be under this rock? I wonder. He's happy to see us, boys, even though he knows his fate. Yes, indeed. I forgot how good that is to my heart. Just like eating beans. Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. And now, let it be nighttime. We'll just sit here and be tight and cozy till then. 9 o'clock is nighttime. Oh no, it gets cold at night, especially when it's rainy. We need some anti-rainy night cold clothes. Bird feathers probably make warm pants. They kind of go with the tunic. They don't not go with it when you think about it. You're like, I guess, maybe. Alright, anyway. This is a good chance for a fire spear. Can't be chilly with a fire spear. Now, do the spirits appear during the rain? I see the mushrooms. We got enough damn mushrooms, my god. I ain't even turned them in for the diamond yet, I don't think. It gets extra chilly. The rain immediately turned into snow. You know nothing, Link Snow. I think there's a great thunderblade down here. Right? Am I thinking of a different mountain range? I might be thinking of this one over here, because I think you can fly to it from a tower. So maybe this one over here. Oh, well, there's a Korok seed puzzle, quote unquote. Oh no, the snow became rain again. It can happen in the other direction. Barometric pressure and such. You kids know how it is. Physics, as it were. We did it. We solved the perplexing mystery. He's like, oh man, how did you see through my deception and illusion, man? All of reality is an illusion. Oh no, he's about to realize he's in a video game, son. He's going to start talking in wingdings and having the most theories written about him. WD Korok, they call him. And it turned to snow again. Just that little change in topography. Well, it doesn't matter because none of the spirits are here in that pond. I wonder what determines if they're there. Is it just because it's raining that they didn't appear? I'm never going to be here again to remember to show you, crowd, these spirits. So we need to make it nighttime again. Okay, remember, it starts snowing when we get right here. So if we climb high enough, we shouldn't have to worry about rain. Which means we can make as many damn fucking fires as we want, boys. And I've got the fiery spear to do it. Shut up. I get to eat your unborn kids. That's just how it works when you're the elf boy. Elf boy destiny, they call it. Now, will hitting that take away... I don't think it will. Pop into the inventory. It still twinkles. It still brings me joy. I've got the joy down in my fire spear. You sing that at Elf Boy, Vacation Elf Boy School. Maybe it's got to be like real late at night. I don't want another Blood Moon Cass situation like during the Purple Tunic saga. This place is real lovely, by the way. Just dreary nights with a bunch of crows flying around. They're probably not even the cool kind of crows. They're probably the kind of crows that are real judgmental. Judgment crows, I think they're known as. I don't know if I have the patience to stand here till like midnight. I'm going to make it night a couple more times and see if that makes them spawn. And I'll just edit it out for y'all. How's that sound? All right. I couldn't get on the spot. I placed my warp pad here. You've probably noticed during the playthrough that some nights there's like a column of light emanating from the top of this mountain. That's when the spirits are here. So if we ever notice it while we're running around adventuring, we could just warp here. So that way I ain't got to ruin you kids. Oh, speaking of being ruined. I want it to be daytime before I go visit my good friend and solve a shrine puzzle. I think that's what's down there anyway. If it's not, I'll be real embarrassed. I could just edit this part out. Then you crowd would be forced to think I was super cool. Begrudgingly. The best kind of being thought of as super cool. Alright. Ignore the cherry blossom tree. This looks like the kind of place where you'd hide something fun. Something real interesting. I bet we could blow that thing up, and there's probably a Koroks hidden under a rock. Excuse me, birds. This is my fucking residence now. It didn't quite reach. You know what will reach? Bomb arrows. Boom. Elf boy, justice. Oh, yeah. He's so indignant that we found him. Hey, Korok boy, why the long face? Okay, yeah, that is the shrine I'm thinking of. Alright, good. That means there might be a certain gentleman down there playing his accordion and singing about shrine puzzles. Somebody I ain't seen in a while. Is it proper ambling about if we don't get to talk to a Barra Birdman? A Barabardic bird boy. Or the BBBB as it's named. No, it's always raining when I'm trying to meet my good friend. I see him down there in the distance. My cast detection software is going off the chart. How come I can't set the Sheikah slate to detect casts nearby? Luckily, he don't really care about the rain. It runs off of him like a duck.
Aww.
Yes, there's literally nothing else I'd rather do right now, Cass. But stand here in the rain and listen to your song. Alright, the 2 rings. So basically, I think I might have done this on Any Way the Wind Blows. I can't remember. But we need to find a spot. No! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull out my ordnance around you, Cass. We need to find a spot where we can shoot 1 arrow and have it go through 2 of these rings. We also need to whip the dog shit out of this here ninja. I believe it can be done rather easily. Here's what we're going to do. Stasis. Charge this. Pop, 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 pop. And that's how it's done. Oh, he's got that wind katana. That kaze katana. You know we have to have it. I knew I had to have it. Alright, what are we going to drop to get the kaze katana? I don't need this. Did I use it once? Probably not. The Wind Cleaver. Oh no, my inner Black Tunic Saga Link is taking over. He's like Hollow Ichigo. I'll show you how I use this kaze katana. Alright, so the way we do use this thing is you can swing it, but if you charge that shit, I believe it fires a wind burst. Or you just throw it. There's that too. Maybe you have to charge it? Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, we know what we're doing. We got this shit. Do I need the shield now? Does this clip badly through my thing? No, not bad enough. We got a new look. Cass will be fucking impressed. Look! Mr. Blue Sky has told us why he had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? I think you can kind of do it here. Probably not. I'm probably overthinking it. And overstinking it. Yeah, let's try a more different spot. I think it's actually over here. So many butterflies being scared away. Brown Tunic Link's not as impressed with butterflies. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Not this one, although from down there, could we hit both of them? See, they're like angled just right to piss you off. Was it maybe this one? Nah, she's sideways to the earth. Let's try out my wind cutter technique on this Kitsune. Honorable combat, Kitsune-chan. Oh, Lord. Fox boys can't handle the wind cutter. That's why if they put Claude Candy in Smash, all the Fox mains would be so mad. Well, it started raining again. It's because I unleashed a little bit of Black Tunic edge, son. And the world adapted around me, like that guy in that episode of X-Files. Or, you know, Storm from the X-Men, I guess. Alright, what one am I not remembering correctly? I think I stumbled around like this previously as well. If I did do this in any way the wind blows. It seems like the kind of thing that should be super fucking obvious. I don't know. I kind of feel like that first one. Maybe I need to shoot from the other side. Cast your arrows from the other side. Speaking of which, pick my arrow back up. Find an arrow, pick it up, and all the day. He'll scream, oh fuck. Nah, it's not this one. Alright, let's unequip our wind cleaver. First, let's sort this shit so it's not so fucking far back. Okay. Could it... No, they put this little, like, ridge here to prevent you from... Well, you could kind of get it if you were super fucking good. Maybe. Just crouch. I'll try crouching. That's a good trick. Nah, it's not going to go far enough. Now, do I have... If I had the ancient bow that you can buy at the tech lab, I believe when you shoot an arrow out of it, it flies perfectly straight. We could probably do it with that. The rain's not helping. I'm flashing back to being on top of that snowy mountain and shamefully unable to solve a shrine puzzle for you kids. It keeps happening. It would be nice if it wasn't fucking raining all the time. It would probably be just a little bit simpler to solve this puzzle. Miyamoto would despise it. Those don't really line up. What about this secret one over here? Are there any near you? I think we might have found her, boys. Might have overshot it just a tad. My bow's about to break. Son! It's just that easy. The dose rings, as it's known. Did my arrows land nearby? Yep. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's get rid of this bow before we talk to Cass so he isn't nervous. Before I talk to Cass, I take apart any ordnance I'm carrying. I need the boss from Snake Eater to show up and disassemble my bow in the middle of CQC. Once again, it's got to be fucking raining when I come over here to talk to Cass. Miyamoto's love it. That was a very generic form response, but I'm going to pretend he meant it. When I'm lying in bed at night thinking about this moment, why am I walking around like a peasant? See, I could have impressed Cass if I'd have shown up on Sweet Cheeks. She's got max stamina. And a whoosh. Not quite excited. I didn't press the jump button. I pressed the cancel button. In case you're wondering what happened. In case you're wondering why I got off so disgracefully. I can't believe I'm expected to solve a shrine puzzle now. Was the whole thing not the puzzle? Impressing Cass should always be the puzzle. Alright, so the trick to this one, when you step on these buttons, so that one drops a ball, it'll roll down there and it'll just get in the hole. I guess that's the free one. Boosh. As for this bad boy right here, he falls down, and then he falls down a little bit this way, and then you can do him like that. Yeah, pretty much the easiest shrine in the game when you break it down. Of course, you know that we need that secret shit. It might be a weapon or a shield or a bow that we need so desperately. So I believe if we fly down here, we will find what we seek. Ooh, that's a great Thunderblade. That's a great Thunderblade right there. Shocks a lie now on the ass. No problem. Okay, how are we going to go about this? I loved you, Thunderblade, but you must be set free now. There she goes. Boom. Big Thunderblade. Thunderblade Link. Alright, freeze that. There you go, because if you don't, it's going to leave you, and you're going to have to ride a whole nother cycle. And it's just going to be aggravating as all hell. Give me back my Kaze Katana. My Wind Cutter. If in your journey you were to encounter Fuijin, then Fuijin shall be cut. Neat and nifty. Okay, what's still around us? So there's all kinds of shit that needs to be done in these areas. I feel like we can go ahead and advance Terrytown some, though, just for a quick breather. So let's warp over to there yet again. Still more warping. The crowd at Tarrytown are used enough to Link coming gliding in at night that they don't freak out anymore when he lands on their roof at 3 in the morning. Oh yeah, we ain't talked to Keaton in 100 years. We got the Lionel mask. All that's left to buy from him now is the Dark Link set, which, I mean, makes you look like the Dark Link character that you see in the Smash Brothers and such, but has really, really low defense, and I don't believe it can be upgraded, so I'm not super interested in it. Buddy boy, I'd rather talk to you in the daylight. No, there's no reason not to talk to him at night. More ambient that way. With a name like Fryson, I forgot about the invisible R. He has to be good. 50 bundles of wood. I think I have like 59. He's eat up my wood bundles. We're going to have to go... Oh, that's right. We have the trick we can do at the barn by the bird rocks town that lets us get a shitload of wood. A cruder me would make a joke about getting plenty of wood near Birdtown, but thankfully I'm above such things. Beavis and Butthead have left the chat. Oh, also, he got engaged. That Garuda woman we brought here. What a surprise! And you're a cute couple. I'm more shocked than anything. Oh no, he caught on to our backhanded compliment. A priest-like person, huh? Like a Zora, you say? Like a Zora swimming for the very first time. If you remember way, way back during the Blue Tunic saga, when we did Rudo Town, Rudo Town? Va-Ruda. When we did the Fish People's Burg. It's known, Zora's Domain. We did meet a priest that I believe had Sun in his name, and I said we'd need him eventually. Did I? I'm not sure. Hey there, dollface. How's about you slap me with a heart container, son? The good shit. As always, you have to wonder what this is actually doing, like in-universe, to Link. Is it just like making his body more sturdy? His bones thicker? Putting some meat on his elf boy bones? What if the more heart containers you got, like the more swole you got? I'm sure some people would enjoy it. God, then people, it'd be like in Fable. Oh yeah, you sell like shitloads of arrows and I've got all kinds of money. Let's go to bed first. Oh wait, the inn. They actually have an inn, but until you bring the Zora priest, it's not like staffed. So I'll just stare at this cooking fire until noon. The crowd's also used to that. It's like, I don't know what's more disturbing about living in Tarrytown. The fact that sometimes that elf boy hero, god damn it, it would have to be fucking raining. Always. Always raining cola. Whatever. Oh, and then the rain immediately stopped. Just because I was mad. Right, dog? You need dog treats. What do dogs like? Raw drumsticks. Dogs can't get enough of them. It's got the salmonella that dogs crave. Can dogs even get salmonella poisoning? They eat all kinds of terrible shit. Oh, he won't talk to me when I'm standing on his counter. I see. He wants to be able to look down on me. Hey! Yeah, I remember you. I'm the one that set you on the correct path in your life. Being an elf boy hero isn't just killing goblins and riding around on horses and black guardians. It's helping the people. I hope I get the elf boy discount. Let's see how much he charges for bomb arrows. Good God, that's a lot of money. Good thing I have a lot of money. I hope that rich asshole that paid me to fight those guardians earlier is watching. I like how he moved into Tarrytown too. You know he's got some kind of real estate scheme going on. It's the only reason he came here to this new town. Alright. All that good shit. I'm not going to buy your gears. I farm my own metal gears. Hey. What are you doing in Tarrytown? Minari? How do they let you live here? Her last name must be like Sun. Like Son Goku. I'm no one important, gee whiz. A holiday home? Hell yeah. Well, I built this fucking place. I don't get a house for free. Oh, okay. Well, who's your husband? I didn't know there was all kinds of drama happening in Tarrytown before while I was gone. I'm going to assume that's you. Another younger. Moggs. You sound like a cool Final Fantasy character. Your pets. Son, this good, fresh mountain air. This good, isolated plateau air. Alright, and she sells the Gerudo mail set. I guess if you didn't manage to get into the Gerudo secret club, then this would be another way to get that outfit. Or just buy extras. Hey. Savak. She says I say Savak like we say Savak. Son, she's like Hattori Hanzo running that fucking ramen shop. Of course, I remember all of y'all. What? Yes, I was very surprised. You know she's going to go back to Gerudo and brag about how she snagged a man. And with his big, like, mushroom dick hair, he's probably almost as tall or just the same height as she is. That's rare for Hylian boys. They have free hammers here. Okay. So, if we want to advance Tarrytown... Hold on, I have to do my ritualistic elf boy prancing around the center of town to bless this place, son. To keep up the protective barrier. Okay. Let's just head over to Zora Town. We haven't been there in a while. Alright, well, as always, we want to grab our lotus pods and crabs. But first, I like to wear my fishwife set when I'm here so that the crowd don't get upset with me. With matching earrings. Plus, you know, it's real damp here. So this clothes, water resilient and it dries quick. Excuse me, I believe there was supposed to be a crab here. Usually there's like a bright-eyed crab hanging out down here. I've already scared him off with my splashing about. Crabs hate it. Looks like it. I guess I don't really need the Kaze cutter on my back while I'm here. It might be a bit tacky. Now, a cool guy katana sword, that's a different story. I'm going to have to hang this thing on my wall if I want the all-spear inventory, because I refuse to give it up. Well, what kind of quest have you got, little one? A weird face. I'm an elf boy. Hi, Leon, son. They're practicing to they're going to cosplay as Ashley Graham. And they're practicing talking to Leon Kennedy. Oh, yeah, you have like a long-ass quest to find your mom, I believe. Hot-footed frogs. Oh, no, I really need hot-footed frogs. Or I want to donate some to you. I don't know what your quest is. Have some frogs, my man. They're on me. The first frog is free. Oh. Oh, I thought I had frogs. How embarrassed. It's like your credit card getting declined at the restaurant. Okay. You're that Hylian lady that walks around pretending she's important. You're just some Goron. Oh yeah, this will be a good chance to stock up on arrows. Of course, they sell no electric arrows here since they're poison to Zoras. They're like chocolate to a dog. I like to have as many arrows as possible, including the entirety of the CW's green arrow saved to my DVR. No, Elf Boys use TiVo. Okay. So there is a quest. One of these little youngerns talks about how their mom is like swept away. And I believe you find her all the way down in Lake Hylia. On one of these islands. So, I mean, we might do that later, I guess. I mean, I'm kind of trying to save the entirety of the world. Or at least Hyrule. Because, I mean, when you think about it, it's not that big. And there's other lands. Distant lands. If only there was a Breath of the Wild too, but that's just a myth. Like the Chupacabras. Alright, Prince Seaton, I ain't talked to you in 100 years. How you been doing? Let me get a little bit taller. It's harder to talk to you when I'm Dick tall to you. Or Richard tall, if you want to be more appropriate. A treasure of a Hylian. Are you saying I'm a credit to my people, son? You know, the ghost of your dead sister is up in that cyborg elephant if you wanted to go, talk to her, I guess. Just saying. What's the king get up to these days when he doesn't have a crisis? What say you, sir? Now, are you that big because you're the king, or did you become the king because you're that big? I don't know how your culture works in that aspect. I don't know the politics of your kingdom. Yeah, your dead daughter's up there in that elephant. You probably can't get up there to her, but she could, like, write you a letter, I guess. Link should do a better job of, like, letting the people know that they're the dead heroes are ghosts that he can talk to. And, you know, he could be, like, the intermediary between them. What a shame I can't pick that shield up. Alright, I've wasted enough fucking time. Let's get down there and recruit that fish priest. I don't know how I ended up where I am. But that's where I am. That's all there is to it. Alright. Did I make the right choice? I don't think I did. Oh, I know where I needed to go. I was actually where I needed to be the whole time. Luckily, we can fishman our way up. Whoosh. We need to be underneath here. I had temporarily forgotten the layout. I like how y'all have cool breastplates, but you take it very literally. You're like, creamy fish bellies are so exposed to danger. Hey, little kid, is your mom lost? Can I find her? Oh, you're the one that told me to plunge the ceremonial trident. Some sneaky snails. For my inventory? There he is right there, by the way. I'm just having too much fun. Plucking all these delicious treasures that are mine to have. Well, hey there, Cap, son. Oh, I haven't talked to you yet. I didn't force Lady Mefa to nothing. She was a grown-ass fishwoman, son. In Alabama, a fish girl only needs to be 16 to have the right to choose to die in a cyborg elephant, son. So I don't want to hear it. Get a load of this. It's like, well, you see, and such. Have you been watching Tenfey's playthrough of the game that we're currently in? You better start believing in magical video game adventures, because you're in one. I used that sad Incredible Hulk music moment to drink some water. Okay. Not really much else to get up to down here. What do you say, guard person? Baz. Have I not talked to you since I solved the crisis? It's a long fucking time ago from the viewer's point of view. Son, which will finish first? TMVA Breath of the Wild or Delta Ring? You're like, I wish that was a joke. I wish that wasn't so likely to be true. Okay. I want to continue the quest. I'm probably going to need a bunch of sticks of wood to impress Hudson one last time before we finish Tarrytown. And I also would need it, for when I'm out adventuring, because he took all but 8 of my fucking wood blocks. So I'm going to warp over to Birdtown, farm some wood in between episodes, and we'll pick up from there. How does that sound, kids? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You're like, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next 6-month hiatus. Son, why have you always got to be there? Tsundere viewer Jan. Why have you always got to hate, but secretly love the playthrough?